Hello and what is going on, lovely people of the internet? It is Hootmoney here with another video for you guys today. Today we're going to give you guys an update on BBIG stock or Vinco Ventures. Today we saw a nice boost in its share price, up 3% from yesterday, but overall in the long term we are still a bit hurting on BBIG stock. We're under $5 a share now. It's been touching closer to $3 a share or $4 a share, then $5 a share. So with that being said, I want to give you guys an update and tell you guys how exactly I am playing this into the coming months. So without further ado, if you guys don't mind leaving that early like on the video, liking the video is the #1 thing you guys can do to help me out here on this channel, and also subscribe for more content. And we also go live at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 30 minutes before open each and every single day the market's open. So turn on those post notifications, hit that bell down below. And yeah, with that being said, let's just go right into it. So here we have a BBIG's chart. As you guys can see today, we reached a low of about 431. Let's pull up the minute candles just to show you what happened. Intraday, we dipped down all the way to 431. I would have loved to grab some shares there, rallying all the way back to 472. And today, the rest of the day, there was obviously a sell-off, and then it came and it consolidated around 460. So in my opinion, I'll say it right off the bat, I think BBIG's pretty much a steal at under $5 a share, 450. It seems like it doesn't want to drop down too fast. It seems like a lot of the FUD's pretty much gone. There's been a lot of institutional buying of the stock as well. And if we just move to the daily chart right here, you can see that it's approaching quickly to that 200 moving average right here, which is around like it's at 410 right now. So if it does get back down, even if it gets to like 430, I think that would be perfect for loading up. We got the dividend anticipation rally. Obviously, it was right here. I do believe that we'll get that anticipation rally again. Yeah, I do think we're going to get it. I do think that the Form 10 will obviously cause a price bump as well. So I think this is a time to be greedy while others are fearful. Personally, I don't think the story is over for BBIG. I don't think that it's all done and said and done. I think that retail just didn't want to be in this stock anymore because, well, management has been not the best. But because of that, because the management has kind of misled us, you can see the positive from that too. Like, everything is the same. We're still going to get tied in the end, and because of that, no value has been created or destroyed. So you're literally just getting it for a cheaper price, and now it's at a cheaper price than it was before the dividend anticipation rally. So you're really getting it at a fat discount, and if you want to be a prudent investor, you got to see it as a discount rather than just immense pain. And if you're bullish on this if you're bullish on this and you're buying this right here at $6 per share for the dividend, then for $4.62, you're getting the exact same thing. And once that Form 10 comes out, there's going to be more hype involved. Anyways, if you guys wanted to check out this charting software, this is WeBull Desktop. I'll throw the promotion on the screen right now. You get up to $2,300 in free stock just for depositing at least 1 penny on their platform. So you make an account, deposit a penny, boom, they send you up to $2,300 in free stock. They also have iOS and Android applications, and they have amazing technical and financial analysis. You can do any technical analysis you want. Pretty much. It has VWAPs, moving averages, RSI, MACD, and a bunch of other things, Bollinger Bands. And then you can also do awesome financial analysis. It has the financial statements, analyst ratings, etc. You get the point. So you get up to $2,300 in free stock just for signing up and depositing at least 1 penny. Check it out. Links are below, description and pinned comment section. And let's just get right into it. So as you guys can see, the last updated filing we got was the 8K on 11/1, so just at the beginning of this week. We do not have anything else, no Form 10. So the Form 10, they basically gaslit shareholders, which is why the stock price is likely going down. A lot of people are mad at management. We did not get that Form 10. We're also number 22 here on the short squeeze leaderboard, so there's still like a possibility that a short squeeze could happen in BBIG. That's still on the table, and people are sleeping on that. Anyways, institutional ownership. There was tons of institutional accumulation. This was on 11.5. We got this filing today. 11.4, 11.4. $5 a share, 4.92. So that's actually higher than what the share price is at now. And these institutions aren't trying to lose money, right? They're not buying this stock at $5 a share trying to lose money. I mean, it's at $4.60 right now. And throughout this week, there's been a bunch of institutional buying, which is new. We haven't seen that too much. So that's actually really good for BBIG. And if institutions are buying, you can bet that I'm buying. Anyways, here's the Ortex data. We're back to 100% utilization. So it could get fishy. We could get a nice little short squeeze bounce. Maybe that's what we saw today, just a little bit. We don't have the data, so we can't confirm that until next week. But cost to borrow is still very, very high. Look at the cost to borrow max at 260%. 31 million shares are currently being shorted. If we look at the daily volume, that's more than the average daily volume in the past week. So that could actually be a fairly large short squeeze. And once you start looking at the unusual whales data, you'll be able to see how much synthetic short interest is actually in on this stock. Obviously, we're still a threshold security as marked by the T, meaning that failure to delivers and naked shorting is likely occurring in this stock. If we move here to the chart, you guys can see they've been shorting this to the ground. Right here, this was yesterday. There's another 3 million shares put out on loan and 78,000 returned. Here again, 2.9 million shares and only 647,000 returned. Here again, in excess of shares on loan, about 1 million that weren't returned. So they're continuing to short this thing into the absolute ground, which honestly, it's just giving us a good discount. People aren't buying. It makes 100% sense. Here we have the Fintel data, again, 22. You guys can see barely any shares available to be shorted whatsoever. It's impossible, and that's why they're doing it through the options. The borrow fee is also slightly coming up now. That could potentially be a positive. That could be a catalyst for a short squeeze. Borrow fees coming back up. Ortex has it at 77. Fintel has it at 48%. It was at 44% earlier this week. It's coming back up slowly but surely. The short volume ratio has come down. Remember, back in the day when we were recording these videos, it was at 50% almost on a daily basis. And we've had upticks to 50% some days, but it's mostly been hanging out between 30 and 40%, which I might add is still very, very high. 50% is just absurd. 30% is still very, very high. And I also wanted to go over these failure to delivers. I know I went over it before, but it's crazy how the failure to delivers just spike up as soon as the stock price rallies. The 12th, the 13th, and the 14th were all days that the stock price went up, and there's just failure to delivers. How come the stock price goes up and they just naked short the stock? Like, come on, is that not ridiculous to anyone else? That just seems absurd. They just dilute shareholders with naked shorts and failure to delivers if the stock price goes up. Imagine if they couldn't do that. Imagine if these were traded like cryptocurrencies and it had instant clearing, instant transactions, and you can't actually failure to deliver with a Bitcoin. You can't create a fabricated Bitcoin and sell it to someone as like an IOU. It just doesn't happen, right? So that being said, unless it's like Robinhood where you don't actually have a wallet, but that's a completely different story. That being said, this is just messed up, needs to be changed. Market system, I just don't like it at all. We got to get into the unusual whales data because this is where it gets really juicy. You guys can see right off the bat, this is the whales data for today. A lot of weird stuff. We got these 2023s. A lot of leaps are being played, but they're also being sold. You also have these deep in the money puts. We got the 2022. So this is not expiring for over a year, and it's deep in the money. It's $20. So they're adding short interest synthetically through these deep in the money puts. Same thing right here. This is another 2021. This one's not so much, but you get the idea. We're getting all these 2023s, so these long dated ones, and these deep in the money puts. If we go and look at the charts real quick, you can see it was about 85% bullish premium, but it's these leaps, these 2023s, and they're going for $3 a share right here, also $5 a share, but mostly those $3 a share 2023 leaps. And we can look at that through what we have right here, which is the biggest option trades. Another thing that I wanted to show you real quick is the historical flow. It looks like we're coming up on a daily basis. We had the highest that we've seen pretty much all week today. So perhaps this could be a potential reversal in BBIG. I mean, it's been extremely low. And when something is low like that, when it's low, when there's fear, that's when I want to be greedy. I don't know about you guys, but that's when I want to be greedy. Anyways, we got to look at this options data. There's also tons of dark pool volume as of yesterday. And yesterday's price action would have suggested that maybe, I don't know. I mean, they drove it down here even lower than it was. We were at 450. They were trying to get us to break. 450 was like a bit of a support. That makes sense. So they were trying to get us to break. There's a three times right here where it hit 450 and it bounced. They were trying to get us to break. That's why dark pool went up, and that's also probably why we got as low as 431 as of yesterday. So that makes sense. That's why the dark pool volume was up yesterday, in my opinion. We've also got these biggest option trades, which I wanted to go over. You can see already that it's 8 out of 10 bearish. All right. These bearish ones are weird, right? Tons of selling of these 2023, January 2023 options, right? There was a few buying as well. This one was buying of that. This one was buying of that. We also saw in the flow that there was plenty of buying of those, but tons and tons of selling. And these in the money, long dated call options, that's a way of adding short interest to a stock. We also got those deep in the money puts that we saw that's also like that, but also selling call options is a way of adding short interest. So they're really over shorting the stock at this point. They're doing it through call options. Who's buying these call options? That's hard to say because obviously you have to do both buying and selling. And it's the same thing. It's like the $2 strike prices deep in the money right there. 2023, same expiration dates. It's just weird. It's just weird, and yeah, it's likely a way to add short interest because selling call options in the money, bid side, that's a way of adding short interest. That's my only real explanation for that. But obviously, short interest is adding up. We have the chart right here. We got a nice bump in price, a nice engulfing candle today at market open. I think potentially if you wanted to buy this stock, $4.50 or below, if you can, that would be a great way to go about it because we have these 3 gap to fills, which I've gone over in other videos, but we got this amazing dividend anticipation rally. And if it happened once, it'll happen again. That's just my opinion. I really do think that this is a time to be greedy when others are fearful. It has amazing short squeeze mechanics. It just needs a reason for retail to really jump in and start buying it. And if it does happen, if we do get that reason, the Form 10, then maybe it starts to go up in price again. So this could be a decent place to buy. I'm not a financial advisor. I can't give financial advice. But when there's blood in the streets, that's when you got to buy. That's what I've heard. That's the best theory. But that's all I got for the video. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys did, I kindly ask you guys leave that like on the video, subscribe for more content, and hit that bell down below. Appreciate you guys. I hope everyone enjoys their long weekend. I do think BBIG could be a good stock to buy. It still has amazing short squeeze fundamentals. No Form 10. You buy now when no one's talking about it. Form 10 comes, boom, profit. That's how I see it, at least. I think I see some upside, but like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. I can't give financial advice, so my opinions are what you take of them, and your decisions are your own. Anyways, guys, that's about it. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys wanted to check out WeBull, links below, description, pinned comments section to sign up to $2,300 in free stock as long as you deposit 1 penny on their platform. So it's worth at least checking it out. Anyways, that's about it. See you guys later. Have a wonderful weekend. Peace.